What is up everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we are back covering XRP, and the main reason I want to cover XRP is because a trade that I suggested in the previous XRP video has now actually hit. Now this trade is currently up roughly 3% unleveraged, so with 10x leverage that's roughly 30%, and whilst that may not seem like quite a lot, especially compared to all of the gains we're getting inside of the Discord, which you should definitely check out if you want to be getting trades like this sent to you every single day. But yeah, compared to those, this isn't a major trade for us and it's nothing that significant. However, it is still one of our profitable trades. And I want to make an update, covering whether I'm going to be closing soon and just an overall update on XRP and the current crypto market situation. So if we take a look, we can clearly see that on the daily. Now on the daily, we had this huge fair value gap form right here. And again, a fair value gap needs 3 consecutive candles. Here we got 4, and it's usually the middle candle from the previous wick to the previous wick, and this middle will usually be your fair value gap. Now I suggested in the previous video that XRP will most likely come up to fill half of this fair value gap, so to the 0.5 level, which it did. It went slightly into drawdown, however it didn't hit our stop loss, and now has come back down and is back to its consolidation period. But the key reason I want to cover XRP is because as the entire crypto market is starting to fall, Bitcoin isn't down that drastically, it's down roughly 1%, but the reason all altcoins are down quite severely, 2, 3, 5, 6%, even for some meme coins, is because of Bitcoin dominance. Now Bitcoin, whilst it obviously broke out and is currently seeing a small red candle, which I also mentioned in the last video that would happen, Bitcoin dominance is just absolutely soaring. It broke through another all-time high and it's currently at $3,000. You might use a Bitcoin dominance chart in percent or whatever, but nevertheless it's still the same outcome. We're still absolutely soaring, and for altcoins to actually see some sort of increase, we need Bitcoin dominance to see a major decrease. And if it doesn't start heading into a downtrend, then altcoins will see a lot of red during the entire month of October, really, especially until November. And that's what we really need to watch out for, especially for the coming days and weeks. As for XRP, again, it will usually follow other altcoins. I know in the past, coins like XRP, Quant, XMR, these sort of outliers do like to perform the inverse of the entire market. So when Bitcoin is pumping, they're usually dumping, and when Bitcoin is dumping, they're usually pumping. Now XRP has sort of squandered and it's completely switched around. It now will usually follow Bitcoin, even though it won't really move, in large moves up or down, apart from when the whales are manipulating it with accumulations and distributions. But now that happens a lot less, especially after the SEC news and the appeal date. So what am I going to be doing with my XRP trade? Well, essentially I'm going to be looking to close a major portion right here, as this candle is nearing our main take profit here at the demand zone would be 4%, and it's currently at 3.1%, so I'm missing out on 0.9% profit, which isn't that big in the grand scheme of things. So I'm going to be trimming roughly 50%, 75% even actually of my position right here, and then obviously stop loss to break even, or I may even actually set my stop loss to this candle wick low, and then obviously my trade will run in profit and I'll get stopped out at 2% or 1.9% profit if it does come back up, and if not, then my final take profit will be 4.4%. Now that's a trading strategy that I quite like to use, especially because it minimizes risk entirely and it only ensures profit. Obviously if our stop loss gets hit immediately, then it gets hit immediately, but we have a huge win rate anyway. So usually what putting the stop loss in profits allows me to do is just maximize on even more profits rather than putting it at break even. If you also want to be getting strategies like that, then make sure to check out the Discord down below, because I have all my trading strategies inside there as well. So that's essentially what we're looking to do for XRP. Now Bitcoin, as it is looking to come down and retest this area, it looks like XRP will most likely also come down, and that will just ensure that our main take profit is hit and we don't actually lose out on anything. Now in the largest scheme of things, what I'm looking for XRP to do is, if we are able to come back down to this demand zone, get more accumulations in, we still need to fill this portion of the fair value gap. So we should look to come up, fill this fair value gap, maybe resist this area right here as it aligns with this previous support we had here. So if we're able to resist that resistance or previous support, and also this resistance line that we had here. It just adds more confidence, and I think that's what should happen. Then obviously we can come back, start making a higher low before we actually try to break out of this and head back to this resistance level. Now that's obviously the best case scenario. Worst case, we will, if the market does go to marbles, then we will most likely fall down to this demand zone right here, anywhere from 46 to 49 cents, and then we can look to actually accumulate some more XRP. But overall, for me, XRP is mostly just a short-term trade coin. I'm not really going to be looking for any major positions. You know, these sorts of trades are quite nice because they're relatively low risk and they're quite high probability. With XRP especially, the price action on, you know, the larger time frames like the daily, the 12-hour, the 4-hour, these sorts of scenarios and patterns do play out quite often, and that's why I love taking those trades. Now, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to like and subscribe. If you need a place to buy, sell, or trade XRP, then check out the exchange links down below. Again, if you want to be getting trades and all of my strategies, then check out the Discord down below because we have absolutely everything in there. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye, guys.